Tom Hoge, PGA champion, Pebble Beach, on our Newsmaker line. Congratulations, Tom.
Yeah, thank you. Sounds pretty good.
Golf clap.
Wow.
Golf clap.
That's a little more than a golf clap even there. That's pretty darn good. Wow, wow, wow. You made North Dakota proud yesterday, my friend. That was awesome. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. It was fun to see all the text calls, videos everybody was sending me after the round, and certainly felt all the support from everybody at North Dakota, and what a day.
So going in, you're tied for second. There's a big scrum in first and second place. And then before you even tee off, some guys, what's that guy's name again? Spieth? I always forget. Only joking. Jordan Spieth, heck of a golfer. He gets on fire. So when you tee off, what are you thinking about the challenge ahead of you?
Yeah, I mean, I guess just going into the day, it was such a bunched up leaderboard. There's so many guys that you knew you had to play well in order to win. So you try not to focus on that a whole lot and just try to take care of kind of what I could control. And it wasn't the best of starts for me. Pebble Beach, the first 7 holes are very scoreable out there, so you've got to get off to a good start. And I had a pretty poor start, to be honest with you, and kind of felt like at that point I was out of the tournament, to be honest. And I think I was walking on the 9th hole. I finally was up at a leaderboard, and I was still only 1 back at that point, so it was kind of almost like I had some new life right there, and knew that if I could play well coming home, that we'd have a chance.
And you did just that. And unbelievable. How do you stay calm in a situation like that? Obviously, you've been in that hunt before. I talked to you after your second place finish not long ago, but this is Pebble Beach. This is the world of golf watching. What keeps you calm in a situation like that?
Yeah, more than anything, just experience being there in that situation. So like you said, we talked a few weeks ago, I was in Palm Springs in the final group as well. And felt pretty good that day. Made some nice putts coming home to finish second there. And, all those experiences in the past where I've been there and haven't quite pulled it off all help for a day like yesterday, that I felt great the whole day. I felt calm. I felt pretty steady the whole day. And that's what you need. So, even some of those putts coming down 16, 17, I was feeling great. It felt like just another day out there, and that's kind of what you need to get over the top. I think it's why some of these big name guys win so many times, is they're so used to and comfortable in that situation, and they're in that situation a lot, and it makes it so much easier.
James McCarty, Big Game James, our sports director here with a couple questions for the champ. Go ahead, James.
Yeah, definitely. Hey, Tom, it was an awesome tournament for you over the weekend. My big thing with it is, you turned pro in 2011, so you've been a pro for over a decade now. You came so darn close to winning a PGA Tour, an event. Even in the last couple of weeks, you finished second place. What does it feel like for you, just from an internal perspective, finally getting over that hump? And when that final putt went in, and you were the champion of this tournament, especially a place like Pebble Beach, just how sweet was that for you?
Yeah, it was great. You keep battling so hard that even now it really hasn't sunk in that much, I would say, where, we kind of pulled this one off, but starting to look ahead now, get into tournaments like the Masters and some more great tournaments and stuff I've always dreamt of playing in. So that's kind of where the fun hits for me. But, more than anything, I would say the satisfaction is in hitting great shots, one after another under pressure. And as I look back, the back nine that I played was really almost perfect swings one after another, and then holding some nice putts. And so for me, that's where I take more satisfaction that, I was in that moment, all the pressure was on me, and I pulled it off and stood up and did it finally. So, just so many positives to draw off of. And it's also very motivating that so much fun being in that situation, and want to get right back out there again this week in Phoenix and do it again.
Steve Hallstrom's here too. We're all excited for you, Tom. Steve was doing a victory dance in his office yesterday when your competitor there ended up not making that big-time putt to get in the hunt there at the end. Question for Tom?
Yeah,
Steve?
So, Tom, more a story than anything else. We had John Dahl on Bonnie and Friends on WDAY this morning, where I do my morning radio show now, and I said, could you see this coming? And John says, let me tell you a story. He says, a couple of weeks ago, Tom came down to Scottsdale, And we hit some balls in the morning, had lunch, went out and played 8 holes. And he said, after that, I went to the local sports book and I bet that Tom Hoge was going to win a tournament sometime in the near future because he was absolutely striping it. You work with John a lot. I know he's been a big source of inspiration and a great teammate and friend for you for a long time.
Yeah, John's been the guy that I trust the most in my golf game going back, since I was growing up. And such great eye. He's seen so many golfers come through. But, I ended last year with a 4th place finish at Sea Island right before Thanksgiving, and we had a little break. And like I said, when you get in the hunt in these big tournaments, it's so motivating that you want to get back there. And that kind of propelled me to work real hard this off season. And, it kind of started in the gym with the trainer back in Fort Worth. And, it's that extra 10% that can get you over the hump sometimes. So I tried to put in everything I had there, and then came out a few weeks before I'm going to Hawaii here. I was in Scottsdale practicing. My mom was here in Phoenix, and we saw John for a few days. But I just always just try to keep working really hard. You never know where that slight edge is going to be that can take me from finishing 4th and 2nd to that one or two shots over the course of the tournament.
Well, I told John. Oh, sorry, Tom. I told John next time he goes to the sports book, let me know because I went in on that action.
You better take me.
Yeah.
Too, I went in on that.
Here's my big question: how much more Ide Bailey and Bell Bank gonna have to pay next year?
No, they've been great standing by me for a long time, so I was happy that they had a great day as well. And just so much excitement from everyone in Fargo. It's been a lot of fun here for the last 24 hours or so.
Well, all of North Dakota was with you yesterday, and you were amazing. You made us all proud. So, Tom, congratulations! And one win could lead to a second win and a lot more wins. So we're really proud of you. Thanks a ton.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Good to talk to you, Tom Hoge. Pebble Beach PGA Championships, and you notice how calm he said, "Yeah, the Masters now coming up, right?"
He's a flatliner, man. I don't know.
Exactly.
He didn't cry. He didn't get emotional afterwards. Jesse goes, yeah, it just feels pretty good. I go, okay. That's a North Dakota boy, right?
I still can't get over Nick Faldo, Jim Nance, and Jordan Spieth all talking about him. Unbelievable. That was great.